Hi everybody, my name is Camilo from Colombia, South America, and I would like to share with you a very important knowledge that has been given to me through other awakened beings, and it's basically that the death doesn't exist, and the death doesn't exist because we are eternal beings, because we are the divinity expressed in a fractal version. Basically, our bodies are composed in a submolecular and a subatomic scale, and the tiniest particle in our bodies are made but are composed by photonic light. And guess what? The light never dies. The light only travels across the universe and densify it to the matter, descending from the highest dimension in the universe to recognize itself, because the light only can bright into the darkness, because that's why our nature it's divine. We are specials because we do not die, and the holy consciousness, fueled by love and harmony, the unity to the totality, is waiting for us, because in this moment we are more awakened beings, and we are expecting to return again to that dimension, very special, fully of love and harmony, to go back to our home with our Father, the unity, the totality, the source, the holy consciousness. So basically, all the religions and all the fashion of power of the elite across the humankind history, they has been lying to us all the time, because they are telling you that the God exists outside of you, out of you, but the divinity is in yourself. It's inside you, because Christ and Jesus Christ, he told us, recognize yourself, know yourself, and you can do all the things whatever you wanted, because we are very special beings. I would like to share this knowledge. Thank you so much. In this moment that we are experiencing difficult times, we have to be very brave. We have to have a lot of courage, because the darkness is trying to get down our frequency, but we are more powerful than that, and all the lies are going to come out, and all the truth is gonna appear, and it's written in the Bible that all the truth will be revealed. And in these days, many lights are going to come out. Thank you so much. The only thing that dies is our bodies, and our bodies are made by flesh, only flesh. That is the only that dies, the flesh. And even the flesh doesn't die. Only transform. It's a status of another kind of energy, because nothing in the universe, nothing dies, because even the flesh transforms to soil, to sand, to earth. So even the flesh doesn't die, only transform. So we have to escape to our slavery system, believing things that the anger of God, the hell, the purgatory, and that we have to get down on our knees to make reverence to something unknown that we don't know, that is outside of you. And that's why the elite of power, the religions, has been told us that we are almost nobodies, and we have to always make reference to something external, but the divinity is inside of each one of all of us. And I would like to share the most confused message that Jesus Christ, has been telling us since he existed. He said, I am the truth, the light, the way, and the life. And no one goes to our Father if there is no through me. And that message is true. But he wasn't making reference to himself. He wasn't making to reference to each one of us. All of us, each one of you, me, and all of us, we are the truth. We are the light. We are the way. We are the life. And no one goes to our Father through ourselves. And that's the real message that I like it to share with you. We have to escape from this slavery system and empower to ourselves that we are the holy consciousness in a fractal version, and each one of you and me, we are very special because we are made from the source, from the holy consciousness. We belong to the unity, to the totality. Thank you so much. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. Many people across the world has been asking me why, if the holy consciousness made in a full of harmony and love and light, if that status, that dimension was perfect, why it decided to descend to the lowest dimensions and darkest dimension and the status of the matter, the density? Well, the answer is too simple. And the answer is because, as I said before, the light only can bright into the darkness. But also, there is a law, unbreakable law from the universe that says that everything that doesn't move dies. And everything needs to move. So, the only thing that produces locomotion is mixed positive and negative energy. If you choose a magnet and you put positive charge and negative charge, it may like engine and produce movement. And it's necessary positive energy and negative energy. Locomotion is impossible to be done without those two energies, the opposite energies. It's impossible. So that's why ancient cultures from Asia, they know that symbol of the dark side and the white side, the light side. They must live together and mix it a little bit to make a balance and recognize myself in the opposite side. And that's the only way that divinity can claim its throne across the universe. Even the most tiniest particle in the universe, like molecules, atoms, and the highest particle, they can move together, and the locomotion is possible done only by positive and negative energy. From the lowest, tiniest, most diminutive scale in the universe, it's necessary negative and positive energy. And that's why the yin and yang was created, that symbol, because knowledge, it's the balance.